Hello and welcome to a very different video today. So we're actually going to be getting started here on Oceanblock, which is a brand new mod pack from Feed the Beast. I've linked that in the description below. But there is actually a very good reason why we're here as well. So we've actually just spawned in, we've got a wonderful cottage sitting behind us, and there appears to be boats all around us. So I guess we're going to be doing some exploring as well. That, however, is a very small cottage. That is not going to go very far. So I say brand new, this mod pack has actually been out for about sort of 4 or 6 weeks by this point, and it's been on my list to play since I saw it in preview, and I've just been looking for a good excuse. And that excuse is, of course, Teamseas, which you could probably tell from the title of the video and the thumbnail. So while I get started here on Oceanblock, find my feet, and it looks like I've got a couple of books to read as well, I'm going to tell you all about Teamseas, what it is, and how you can get involved as well. So a couple of years ago, Mr. Beast and Mark Rober started Team Trees, which was a project rallying hundreds of influencers to help raise $20 million to plant 20 million trees. And it was an outrageous success. Even now, over 2 years later, more than 2,500 trees are still being planted daily by the project. But now it's time to save the seas. I mean, let's face it, the sea is awesome and we need it to survive, but it's currently not healthy and we all need to take responsibility and do something about it. As such, Teamseas has called upon content creators to rally together to take over the internet and help raise $30 million by the end of the year to remove 30 million pounds of junk from the oceans, rivers and beaches of the world. The Bearded Clan will be no different, as we're joining the drive to raise awareness and push people towards teamseas.org to help reach this astronomical goal and, of course, do our part for future generations. So $30 million is a lot of money, but every single dollar raised is guaranteed to remove 1 pound of junk with a 3-pronged approach, tackling the oceans, rivers and beaches of the world. And here's how. 100% of the money raised goes directly towards the Teamseas partners, Ocean Conservancy and the Ocean Cleanup, with different focuses around the same goal. Ocean Conservancy are going to use half the money raised to organise massive beach cleanups, as well as cleaning up existing junk out in the open ocean. The other half is going to the Ocean Cleanup and the UN, and they're going to focus on the rivers of the world. 80% of the plastic in the ocean comes from just 1% of the world's rivers, so giant trash-eating robots are going to be placed in the world's most polluting rivers, so trash is being collected 24/7, preventing it from getting to the ocean. So if you want to help make our oceans cleaner and join Teamseas, go to teamseas.org, and remember, every single dollar raised removes 1 pound of junk from the ocean. That's 30 million pounds of trash. Now, what is going on over at that island? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm having a whale of a time, and look at these trees grow! But I have figured out some things, and that is that I now have Vein Miner, and that makes my life a lot easier when it comes to gathering all the woods and things. So, yeah, I've had a little bit of a run around, I've done a bit of exploring. I sank an obsidian boat. It's down there somewhere. I mean, it's made of obsidian. That was pretty obviously going to happen. I don't really know what I was thinking. But I've also extended the cottage just a little bit because I needed some stone. And I decided just to take it from the inside of the island. I didn't really want to leave it a mess. So I've made it look nice as well. But anyway, back to the mod itself. So I've been making my way through these starting quests. I've managed to get myself some basic tools. It actually has Tinker's Construct on it, which is amazing. I love that mod. And yeah, I found some trinkets as well. And trinkets are a little bit, well, they're boosts basically. So I found 4 so far by sort of looking around in the ocean and raiding a few of the boats around me, but we'll get to that in a moment. And with these trinkets, you can essentially give yourself boosts. So I've mainly been using Ultiminer so I can vein mine things. It means I can chop lots of things at once. But I've got other ones that let me ride pigs without needing a carrot on a stick and some other weird stuff, But anyway, the vein miner one, very, very useful. So I did also make a normal boat, tried to put it in the water and nothing happened, then discovered this amazing boat. And this one I could place in the water and I can actually use. So I've only looted the sort of immediate platforms around me. They all seem to be little rafts and little boats and things like that. They have crates and barrels and stuff like that on it. And I've been getting some pretty cool stuff. But alongside that, as I say, I have been completing quests. And when you complete quests, it gives you a little bonus. Sometimes it's random, sometimes it's not. But I've ended up with some pretty cool stuff. I mean, I look ridiculous, but I'm sure it's cool. I've got some Mana Steel armor, I've got, what's this, an Inferium Paxel, and I've also managed to get myself, where is it? Is it in here? A I got myself a purple pickaxe, but because I'm currently using the pack slot, I haven't really done anything with that. But I've also found a few other random bits and bobs, which I've put here. So I have a netherite jetpack, which is amazing, apart from the fact I can't use it. But, I mean, that sounds like a good thing, and I've got an ultimate trash can, loads of music discs, and yeah, just lots of bits and bobs and random stuff and things. But I have to say, so far, I'm really enjoying this mod pack. I do like the ones that have kind of stepped quests like this. I mean, the next thing I need to do is to make an oak sluice, which means I need a mesh. But I think for mesh, I need string. Yes, I need string. And currently, I'm not spawning up any mobs anywhere. So I think what I'm probably going to need to do is build myself a mob spawning platform somewhere nearby. And hopefully we can get ourselves some string that way. And I'm also converting compressed stone into iron by dripping water on it, because apparently that's a thing. But this is precisely why I have a hole in the middle of my island right now. I needed the stone to get the iron, and the iron to make a bucket to fill up the drippers, which were then to make the iron. And I'm sure there's another reason I needed a bucket. So I think what I'm going to do is just take some of this stone and just build myself a temporary platform. I don't really want it to be a permanent thing because, well, it's going to look ridiculous, let's be honest. So let's just quickly build out a small platform over this way, and then hopefully we can get some mobs spawning in and get ourselves some string. So while bridging out here to build this platform, I've just noticed that under the water. It looks like a castle or something? I don't really know, but something else I've noticed. The water is really, really deep. And it turns out, if you look in the top right-hand corner of the screen, we're actually at Y level 121. So, yeah, that would explain the really deep ocean. And when we go in the water as well, we have an O2 counter. So, yeah, we can't really do much in the ocean at the moment. And if we stay down there too long, it makes our view go weird as well. So, I'm assuming there's some kind of equipment or something we're going to need to get in order to actually explore the ocean further. But as I said, for now, let's stop getting distracted and quickly put down a platform here. Well, it's not a massive platform, but I've used what I have to hand at the moment. I probably should have used slabs. That probably would have made more sense. But hopefully that is going to get a couple of mobs for us while it's dark. I guess we can just sit here and wait and hope. Well, so far we've got a creeper, but is that creeper wearing a crown? That's a bit concerning. Let's go see what's going on. Yep, that creeper is indeed wearing a crown. There we go. Hat collected. Hats? There's hats? Found it. Yep, there's definitely hats. And tentacle? Or a crown? Oh my day, that is... These hats are massive. Yeah, this is quite ridiculous. I think we'll just go hatless for now. But the sun's coming up, which means we're not going to be getting any more mob spawns over there anytime soon. So what I might do is actually harvest a bit of wood, try and make that platform bigger, try and get some mobs, some string, and build a sluice, and all that stuff. However, what I haven't yet told you is that this series is actually going to be a stream series. It's going to be something that we're doing over the next couple of months to support Teamseas and push people towards teamseas.org. So we'll be doing a few streams from here. I don't know how many yet. It kind of depends how the pack goes and how much time I have. But hopefully we can put in a good few streams and raise some money for Teamseas. But in the meantime, you know what you need to do. Go to teamseas.org, join the campaign, and let's help clean up the oceans. Bye-bye now.